Some wounds don't bleed, some weapons don't shine, but they cut deeper than any blade. And sometimes the hands holding them belong to those closest to you. There's a reason you feel uneasy around certain people, a tension you can't name, a presence that drains you, and a gaze that seems to strip you down to nothing. It's not your imagination. It's envy, not the casual, harmless kind we joke about, but a primal, destructive force, ancient as the first murder, as dark as the deepest abyss of the human soul. Today, we're going to confront this silent predator. We'll dissect its psychology, reveal its signs, and most importantly, understand why some people seem to be born to destroy you. Not because you've harmed them, but because your light reminds them of their own darkness. Envy isn't a modern invention. It's as old as humanity itself. In the Bible, Cain killed Abel, not because Abel hurt him, but because Abel's success illuminated Cain's perceived failure. Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once wrote, "The serpent that stings us means to hurt us, and does so out of envy." Envy is the oldest betrayal, and unlike anger, jealousy, or hatred, it doesn't require action to exist. It festers, it watches, and it waits. The envious person doesn't necessarily want what you have. They want you not to have it. Your confidence, your relationships, your peace, your very existence become an unbearable reminder of everything they believe they lack. Not everyone will envy you, but some people are built for it. These are individuals raised in scarcity, not of material wealth, but of love, validation, and meaning. When a person grows up feeling unseen, unloved, or inferior, they internalize a belief. If I can't have peace, neither should you. And so, when they encounter someone whose light exposes their darkness, their unconscious instinct isn't to heal, but to annihilate. Some people can only survive by pulling others into the abyss they inhabit. They become predators of spirit, feeding not on your body, but on your self-worth. This is why no matter how kind you are, how careful you are, these people will try to harm you. Because your very existence is a threat to the narrative they've built about the world and themselves. Here's the terrifying part. Envy rarely announces itself. The most envious people often mask themselves as friends, lovers, or supporters. They'll compliment you, but with backhanded praise. They'll offer help while secretly hoping you fail. They'll stand beside you as long as you remain small. And if you begin to rise, they'll sabotage you in ways so subtle you'll question your own sanity. They may disappear when you need them most. They may spread quiet doubts about you, or they might simply drain your energy with constant, invisible demands. Envy isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the silent weight that makes you second-guess your every step. Envy is a mirror, but a distorted one. When someone envies you, what they truly see is not you, but the reflection of what they believe they'll never have. You become a living projection of their inadequacy. And no matter what you do, you can't fix it for them. Your success feels like their failure. Your happiness feels like their betrayal. And the more you shine, the deeper their darkness becomes. This is why some people don't just dislike you. They need to destroy you. Not because you are cruel, but because you remind them of what they could be and what they fear they'll never become. Psychologists have long studied envy's destructive nature. According to Sigmund Freud, envy stems from deep-seated feelings of inferiority. And Carl Jung believed it was a projection of the denied parts of the self, what he called the shadow. The envious person isn't reacting to you. They're reacting to themselves, to the parts of them that see your peace, your beauty, your strength, and realize how empty their own life feels. But instead of confronting that emptiness, they seek to externalize the pain. They'll hurt you to stop themselves from feeling it. It's not logic. It's instinct. The envious person cannot bear for you to exist as proof that another way of being is possible. Envious people don't wear labels. They wear masks. But there are signs. They minimize your achievements while exaggerating their own. They subtly discourage your growth. They vanish in your moments of joy. They celebrate your failures more openly than your victories. And most importantly, you feel exhausted around them. Not from what they say, but from what you sense. Your body knows before your mind does. Listen to it. One of the cruelest truths about envy is that it can't be cured by kindness. You can offer compassion. You can be humble. You can dim your light, but it won't matter because envy isn't about you. It's about their unresolved war with themselves. You can't heal wounds you didn't create. And the longer you try, the more of yourself you'll lose. Some people are born to destroy you, not by nature, but by choice. And it's a choice made in darkness, fueled by pain. The only way to survive is to walk away. You must understand, your light has a price. When you choose to rise, you will provoke envy. When you heal, you will expose wounds. When you find peace, you will become intolerable to those addicted to chaos. And when you finally become yourself, you will lose people. But here's the paradox. The people you lose were never meant to stay. And those who can't celebrate your light were always agents of your undoing. Better to see them now than bleed for them later. There's one final truth. The envy you provoke can be fuel, not to diminish others, but to sharpen yourself. Every envious glance, every silent betrayal, every unspoken resentment is a reminder you're not like them. You were born to become something they fear because it reflects what they refuse to face. Use that. Let their envy forge you. Their darkness is their burden. Your light is your responsibility. So why are some people born to destroy you? Because the human soul is fragile. Because darkness clings to those unwilling to confront it. And because your light is unbearable to eyes accustomed to shadows. You didn't ask for their envy. You don't owe them your suffering. And you're not responsible for the wars they wage within themselves. You are only responsible for becoming what you were meant to be. Even if it costs you their approval. Even if it makes you a target. Even if it means walking alone. Because in the end, the only thing worse than being envied is living a life so small no one would. We are not afraid of darkness. We are afraid of its reflection within ourselves.